Hi, my name is Sean. I'm the founder of Formota. And today, I want to present you with our waterless car wash solution, the new era of automated car wash. So essentially, our product is that we built a mobile robot that can wash cars under 1 gallon of water within 5 minutes in any parking lot. So that next time when customer go to do shopping in grocery store, supermarket, or any retail store, their car will be clean. If they want to, in the parking space that they park within 5 minutes before they even complete their shopping. So the problem we see here is that, first of all, car wash is a very water-consuming industry. Usually, a car in automatic car wash facility costs more than 100 gallons of water just to clean the car. Now, around 50% of the state in U.S. are currently suffering from drought, and many states raise limitation to operate car wash businesses during drought season. Now, a lot of people ask, why not recycle the water? Well, they do recycle water, but currently the recycled water system that they use has less than 20% of yield, and is very, very expensive. And even with the recycled water system, they still need to build huge drainage system, huge water tank, pump, and a recycle system, which costs a lot of capital to build, space, and there's always a leakage. There's always a failure somewhere in the mechanical parts. And if one subsystem fail, the entire business will need to halt until the system is fixed. And usually a plumber won't be there immediately to fix the system. That costs them to lose on revenue. So our value proposition is that we have a new robotic system that usually 1 to 3 gallon, most case under 1 gallon, but some case a little bit more than that of water to clean the car. And 1 gallon is roughly the size of the picture you see on the right. It's not a lot of water. This kind of solution can be implemented anywhere because it won't flood the floor. So it doesn't need any infrastructure to drain the water or to store the water. And most important of all, customer in our solution can get their car wash during their regular visit to, let's say, supermarkets, any retailers like Costco, Walmart, or doing in a shopping mall. They just have to leave their car in the parking lot, press our app, and our robot will go there and clean the car for them. So our solution is like what this video is indicating that our robot will be maneuvering around the cars around the parking lot to find the car of customer's car and clean the car for them. And this kind of robot can be implemented in any supermarket, retail store, even commercial and residential underground garage because it doesn't flood the floor. The underlying material that we're using, there's mainly consists of two. The first is a rinseless car wash chemical solution, which act more like a lubrication process and to encapsulate the dirt. And we're using a steamer to, instead of pouring hundreds of gallons of water on the car, we're using a steam to sweep it over, which is a more efficient process. Now, both of these technology are very mature technology that people have been implementing for years. We're applying with our robust, low-cost mobile robot to make it a more autonomous solution that can be implemented in any parking lot. So our go-to-market plan is we're going to acquire automatic car wash facility first to prove implement our service in it. We're going to prove the concept to our customer and gradually build a reputation. Later on, we will then deploy more of these robots to different customers' parking lot to help them clean their customers' car. So the reason why we want to acquire existing businesses is because we can bring cash flow since day one of the business, and we can continue to refine our solution to provide better customer experience and address some of the concerns that people have. And we want to leverage the existing businesses' customers to gain feedback and credibility in order for us to go to pitch our product to those grocery stores, supermarkets, and retailers to allow us to put our robot in their parking lot. Now, our business model is that we just need the owner of the parking lot to provide the land, and we will provide the rest of it. We'll lease them our robotic solution. We will provide the chemicals, and we'll handle all the software, including payment. So essentially, we are the ultimate passive income solution for people who owns a big parking lot. So our target audience, of course, is supermarket, wholesalers, retailers, and shopping malls. When their customers go in there and buy their groceries or whatever shopping list they will need to buy, their car could be cleaned at the parking space that they are parking. Later on, we can spread our services to other other customers who's looking for a passive income solution to add values to their existing property. And there's not a lot of commitment they have to do. They just need to give us the land. That's it. We don't need to build any infrastructure. There's no drainage. There's no setting up this or that. It's just letting our robot go in there and do these things. Well, the comparator analysis is mostly looking at the traditional hand wash or the touchless water jet car wash or self-serve bay. Now, all three of them have some pretty big problem, and these solutions has been existing for decades. Our solution is a true disruptive technology that this industry have never seen for decades and decades. The dominant advantage that we have is we use significantly less water. We use roughly one gallon compared to 100 gallon that the existing technology is using. And because we don't need any infrastructure, that means very low upfront cost. We don't need to get permit, very low maintain and cleaning. Basically just reduce the risk to operate the business in the day-to-day level. And this changed everything because we can enable new business model and create new target audience. So the market size, when we do this analysis, we're a bit more humble in the analysis. We look into how many car wash facilities are there in United States. Because maybe not everyone who go to shopping want to get their car wash, and maybe not all of them prefer automatic car wash, right? So we look at existing car wash facility. Now there's around roughly 62,000 car wash facility in the US, generating over $5.8 billion in revenue. Now, when we look at the TAM, SAM, and so on, our TAM, of course, is that $5.8 billion in revenue per year. Our SAM, we're looking into the annual revenue of three of the driest states in the United States, which is Texas, California, and Arizona. And it happens that these three states all have some limitation during drought season to kind of limit the water usage for car wash businesses. So we think this is why we pick these three as our SAM. And the sum is a 5% penetration rate in these three states. Now, with the technology advantage we have, we think 5% to justify, it could justify the 5%. And one of the largest automatic car wash chain in the US is based in Arizona. They have roughly 418 locations, generating over 400 million in annual revenue. With our robotic solution that can be easily scaled and deployed to different locations and states, we think it's feasible that we can reach their annual revenue in an amount of years. So we've been working on this project since the last year, May. We started with market validation, customer discovery, and we started to build our prototype. We're a little bit behind the schedule. We're currently fine-tuning our prototype, but it should be ready in the next month. Now, this is me. But the details of my qualification and experience background can be found in my private placement memorandum. So the investment offer, we want to raise around $1 million in seed round venture capital fund, with 20% of equity. In our financial projection, this is a summary of our financial projection. We're estimating a $1 million investment for 20% of the company will roughly worth $3.97 million in 5 years. That is an annual ROI. That is an ROI of 397%. So I guess the summary is that our project is a combination of proven and working technology. So it's not something infeasible to accomplish. The significant reduction in water changed everything. That enables us to deploy it as a mobile robot, to basically deploy them in different locations and able to scale the business rapidly. And for car wash business, it's all about risk management, right? Traditional solution, it not only consume a lot of water, but the leakage happen all the time. Regular maintenance is always the problem, right? So when we take that infrastructure out of the picture, it makes running the business a lot easier. And like I said, it's easier to scale. So car wash businesses are no longer just a real estate business. It become a really good passive income vehicle for businesses to grow. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.